We have a special guest. She's familiar with the digs here with the Neighborhood Life Impact
This is
News.
her first time.
This is her first time. Giovanna DeMarco, Carolina Ascent. How are you doing?
I'm good. How are you? Good
I'm
to
doing
see
well.
You guys again.
Good to see
Welcome
you.
back.
Thank you. Thanks
I can't
for
believe
having me again.
it was May, our last interview.
I know. Can you believe it?
Oh my goodness, you're a pro at this now. So
Yeah, hopefully. Don't jinx me.
you guys are doing well. It's halfway mark of the season, right?
Yes, we're halfway right now.
Is it? I guess at this point of the season, is it a time to kind of breathe in, breathe out, or like, okay, we're playing well, we got to keep it going?
I think it's time to put our foot on the gas a little bit. Yeah, I think the fall season, we did well. I think we came off a great foundation from last season. So now it's just about continuing that. And I think in the fall, there were periods of time where we didn't get the results that we would have hoped for and would have wanted. So now it's just focusing in on doing what we can this spring. We had a great mini preseason before the start of this spring games, and we've made a lot of a couple of great additions to our roster. So yeah, now it's just getting the kinks out and getting rolling for the second half of the season.
Was it tough in the fall coming off of like a great season, inaugural season, winning the Players' Shield? You have so much momentum. I mean, you guys were the true winners here in the Charlotte area. I love my Panthers. I love the Hornets. But I'm just saying, I'm just putting it out there. But was that tough to kind of transition back and like, okay, we have expectations now, right?
I think like a lot of the girls, and me included, you try to just avoid thinking about like the outside pressures of that, but that was a super exciting time for us, and to like bring that home to Charlotte was really special for our team, and it being the first, like the inaugural season of the Super League was awesome. But we had a short off season, so there wasn't much time to enjoy that and soak it up. We got right back to it in July, so and started preseason. So now we just been continuing to roll after that.
What have you learned from the fall season going into the spring season? Like, and I guess what are you going to take from what happened in the fall season and carry over to the spring season?
Like I said before, I think there were spans of the fall where there was results that we would have hoped for that we didn't get, and so going into the spring, we really wanted to focus in on our attack. I think that we have a great foundation. We're able to build out of the back super smooth, and really exploit teams and go around teams and get chances. It's just been, now we've just been super focused on finishing those chances, getting numbers in the box, and getting more goals. So that's been something that we've been focused on from the fall going into the spring.
Do you pay attention to the standings at all? Because you're surging in the standings, fourth, and then you play Lexington SC, who is number 2, I believe. Do you pay attention to the standings at all, or are you like, okay, I don't even want to look at that?
Occasionally, we'll look at it, because I think that's just our natural competitive nature, and given that we were at the top of the leaderboard for finishing the season last year, the regular season, and how the whole season went last year, I think all the girls, and myself included, definitely have that sort of expectation, if you will. But yeah, you can't focus too much on it. But yeah, I'd say we're at a good spot right now, given that we are in the top half of the leaderboard. But we have to continue rolling for this second half.
Lexington SC, Carlene's from South Carolina, so I just had to throw that out there.
Not from Lexington.
I know you're not.
Okay,
Well, I mean, you went to school at Columbia.
I went to South Carolina, so I went to school in Columbia, but I don't like call it home.
Yeah, you know Columbia.
I don't. Yeah. Oh, Lexington, Kentucky.
You're
Okay,
thinking
Kentucky. South
I
Carolina.
was thinking
Yeah,
South
it's
Carolina.
okay.
I mean, I can't help it.
There's a
I'm sorry.
It's kinda random.
My bad, guys. I was trying to give props to
No
Carolinas. Lexington, Kentucky. Never mind, Carlene. You're
Yeah,
walking
now
away from the
I'm out of it. Now I'm out of
conversation.
it.
Yeah, the South
make-
Carolina one's
I
probably
make
better.
mistakes. Well, going into the game, I mean, they're ranked second. I mean, there's a target on their back. I mean, do you look at it that way? When you look at them, you're in fourth, you're in second, they're in second, and you're like, okay, yeah, we really, like you said before, got to put our foot on the gas going into spring?
I think going into each game every week, each game is a challenge for us. No matter what place a team is and what the rankings say, every game's a battle, and especially if you're home or away, those are contributing factors into like how you might perform on the given day, and yeah, like any team is going to do well on their given day. We have great personnel in this league, so no one in particular we're looking at. Like, it's not like we're thinking, oh, Lexington, like second, yeah, like, and every game's a challenge, and each week we prep for that, and we look at the specifics of what we need to exploit from them, what we're going to get from them, and yeah, so that's how we handle it.
Side note, I was about to be really impressed. I was like, wow, Lexington has a soccer team? Thank you. That makes way more sense. I just want to throw that out. How do you pace yourself through the season? It's such a long season. Like, because injuries happen, fatigue happens, and you're just, how do you pace yourself throughout the season?
It is definitely tough, especially like I said before, when we had a little bit of a short off season in the summer. But I think obviously we're playing at this level. We have such a love for the game, and we love showing up every day to play, and that's what makes us happy, and that's what we chose to do for our career. And so that makes it easy. Given that we love our jobs so much, and I'm sure like you guys love what you do too.
Yeah.
And but yeah, just focusing. There's so much that you can do to set yourself up for success outside of training and everything. We're grateful for all the like partnerships and all the things that we're given here in Charlotte that get our bodies right, like our cryotherapy and our cold plunges and saunas. So there's ways to wind down and reset and get ready for the next training session or next game, and that's super helpful.
My last question before I get you out of here, Giovanna. Talk about the fans, because the fans really showed up last year. Well-attended games. This year, same. Talk about their relationship with the fans. What is that like to see? I mean, really, Charlotte is really like wrapped his arms around the team. What is that been like?
It was awesome. I want to say, don't quote me on this, but I believe we had one of the best fan bases in terms of numbers last year. Okay. And so hopefully we can continue that this season and put on a show for Charlotte, because we're so lucky that they showed up for us. And I believe there was one game where there was 2 other major events going on in the city. I forget exactly what they were, but we still pulled a great crowd that night for our game. And so I think that goes to show how much the fans care about us, and we care about them so much as well. That's like what we do it for. I love looking at like the young girls and boys in the crowd that look up to us and want our signatures after games and come to meet and greets, and that means so much that we can build a community and a connection with them, like on and off the field. Hands
down, the best jerseys. I mean, professional sports. I had one of the best jerseys, in my opinion. We were talking about that last time back in May when you were here. Giovanna DeMarco, Carolina Ascent, thank you for joining us here. Welcome back.
Thank you.
Come back again.
Yes, absolutely.
And good luck. The game this Saturday, right?
Yes, this Saturday, 2 p.m.
All right, check them out.
Lexington, Kentucky.
And nobody's going to let me live that one down. It's fine. Giovanna, thank you.